Jesus H. Christ. Alright, so I did a dummy dumb thing and I uploaded or they killed the stream because I said I was gonna be gaming and I didn't game, but I was going to game, but you know, I guess live and let learn. Um I don't actually know at what point that stream died. Jesus. YouTube, come on. Dare you do this to me? Let's see. Wow. That's harsh. 17 minutes? Oh my god. Oh, god damn it, YouTube. 17 minutes. So about half of what I was saying didn't make it into the thing. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's harsh. Okay. So basically, I guess that's I guess the whole takeaway here is just go watch Extraction on Netflix. It has a very cool Oner shot, several interconnected Oner shots, all across its whole thing. Actually, can I still edit that? Talking about extraction and Oner shots. Let's see if that stays on. Maybe we should kill the audio too, just to be safe. You were better stream at... Oh, that's not what I want. Damn it, where is it? Okay. So we're gonna continue the stream now. Damn it, that was so stupid. So I think the stream got killed. The stream got killed because I said it was gonna be gaming and I didn't game at all. Not yet, anyway. So that's why it got killed. That's why it says deceptive practices. So deceptive. All right, we're gonna game later on. In a little bit, actually, in like 10 minutes. But I just want to talk about Extraction and the cool Oner shot that they have. So there's one in that entire movie. I guess we're gonna have to kill the audio on this. And I think I got cut off when we were already about here. So I'm just gonna kill the audio because I may be flagged for that. I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. Alright, so, I mean, this is one of the most interesting parts anyway, because how cramped this is, it's just insane how they're able to, like, fit everyone in the shot, or how they're able to move around on set. Ooh! Chris. And one of the other challenging things, too, is that because of the fact that the Oner shot is so in your face and it's so in your face and so, like, you know, visceral, there's no way for you to use stunt actors for these, you know, kinds of fight scenes where they usually use stunt actors. So that's actually Chris Hemsworth kicking those people's asses. Lucky them. And again, these kinds of shots really... Jesus, stop stopping, you know? These kinds of shots really, it really matters. The space matters. Because there's a camera rigs like, hold on. Let me show you what a Oner shot rig extraction. Oh, 12 minutes. It is 12 minutes. All right, so this is not from the same movie, but it's not from the same movie. Open image in new tab. It's not from the same movie, but you get the idea, right? Like, that is a huge... Okay, so these are batteries and storage devices or whatnot. That's a stabilizing arm, so it's kind of like a robot arm that sticks to your... that you wear like as a vest. You see the vest he's wearing here? It kind of connects there and there and there, and it holds this whole rig together. So that's how you get a stable shot. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's not the same kind of rig they used for Extraction's Oner shot. Yeah, where is it? Oh, there's a video on from Ars Technica. Let us... Shut up. Just show me what it looks like. Your rig looks like. Okay, there. So that's the director, Sam Hargrave. Again, used to be a stuntman. But look at that thing he's carrying around. That's not exactly the same one, though. But you get the idea. Where is it where they talk about the rig itself? Is there one? No, there isn't one. Alright, so... Oh, okay, there. I don't think that's the rig he uses, because that's not the one I saw. That's not the rig he uses. I think... Oh, we'll see it here. Alright, so this is Chris, and this is a teaser, basically, for this entire goddamn movie. Let's just watch it. Silence.
Here we are. We're on the set of our movie for Netflix, and it's...
Okay, there. See that shit?
We're on the set of our movie for Netflix.
That's the car that they have, the specially modified car that has Sam Hargrave there.
And it's action-packed.
Action-packed is an understatement.
Which is a series of long...
See that? It's literally just a dude on a hood of a car. Let's just double check. We're still live? I need a third monitor, man.
long shots, so we join together seamlessly to form a single continuous shot.
Nice.
Begins in a car chase and ends up on the street. And there's knife fights.
I still kind of want a full behind the scenes of this whole thing. I mean, this kind of illustrates or like showcases most of what they did, but it's not enough. I want more of it. I want all of it.
The chase sequence that comes in the middle of the film. It's very intense. Sam committed an incredible amount of time and thought to pull that stuff off. He was strapping himself to the front of...
See that? God damn it, dude. That's intense.
Himself to the
Intense. Are they using a DSLR?
front of chase vehicles. It's as risky as it gets.
Woo! Oh, that was the rig he was using. That was a big boy.
Chase vehicles. It's as risky as it gets.
Oh god, it is a big boy.
gets.
And Sam's right there in the thick of the action.
It's as risky as it gets.
It is a red, I think. God damn. That is difficult. Okay, anyone who shot video will know that that is one of the hardest things to do. Likely, what they have going for them is this thing's probably shooting in 8K, super high resolution, and then when they do the stabilization, as much as they want to do, they will be able to cut it down. The frame will be able to go down a little bit. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. A lot of times, ingenuity. I mean, literally, the guy is strapping himself to the front of a car. Most of the time, ingenuity will get you a long way in actually shooting film or anything, actually. But sometimes better equipment just makes it much easier. And I think that's really one of the most important things to talk about when you're wanting to make films. The equipment you have is probably already going to be good enough to a degree that you can just go ahead and start doing it, you know?
And Sam's right.
He's just... This guy is crazy, basically. I mean, he was a stuntman for a time, so...
Thick of the action.
Whipping the camera around.
Seen a person capturing these kinds of shots like this. He's
Jesus.
just holding the camera and the car's going everywhere. He's like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just
That's definitely a red Scarlet.
I'm definitely in my element.
Woo!
It's just very well choreographed and coordinated.
This has been the most intense amount of action I've ever done. Due to it being a oner, we couldn't cheat it with stunt actors.
Yep.
We're achieving something that no one else has done before.
Yep. That's a shot I'd like to see, how they did that one.
Constant challenge is how to push the envelope to raise the bar for action.
I think it's going to surprise a lot of people.
We're ending this.
For sure.
Don't try this at home.
Hey man, you're crazy or what?
Yeah. Speaks to the entire film. Are you crazy or what? Ooh, boy. Boy, oh boy. Alright. So take a look at Extraction on Netflix. It's really good. It's really exciting. And it's really exciting. These kinds of things always rile me up or get me really excited about film and shooting film. And it's just mind-blowing what they were able to achieve with the shots they have. So again, like, look at this. The space is not big, and Sam Hargrave looks to be a huge dude, you know? And he's having to lug around all the camera equipment and just follow this choreography. It's beautiful. Ooh. I wonder if they opted because of how Jesus Christ, seriously? Okay. Looks like the stream's gonna go down. Christ. How do I solve that? No information? Okay, so it's telling me that the stream is in trouble again because something. Oh, it's still on. I mean, okay. Okay, whatever. So long as it still plays. So, and again, the what was I saying? Oh Jesus! No, stop! I was saying that I wonder if they opted because of how close everyone is, like just cameras and people and bodies. I wonder if they opted to just do digital muzzle flashes, like they added it in post, you know what I mean? Because I think that would make a lot more sense than actually just having blanks go off every time. Or I don't know. I could be wrong. Wait, this is still the stream beats, right? So why is it detecting? God damn it. Alright, so let's stop watching this because I'm gonna get my stream taken down. This is another example of a great movie. And it's I to a degree I think even more innovative, just multiple slow, long, tense, like Oner shots all over the place. That this is 1917. No thanks. The Oscar nominated for best film this year. And it's just, it's breathtaking. It's that guy, Roger Deakins, is an OG. Very cool. Very, very, very powerful. Come on, stop. I get it. Oh, is it the background audio? That's the problem? Sorry, YouTube keeps telling me that there's copyright issues with my stream. I don't know what. Alright, so let's just move on over to... Oh dear, why is the rectangle? Don't show that. It's embarrassing. Alright. A couple of other movies with actually really cool Oner shots. The Raid 1 single take shot. Or was it the Oner shot? Long take, that's the term for it. That's a long take. The Raid 2 long take, I think is the one. The Raid 2. I think it's the Raid 2 that had a really cool long take. Right. The car chase. That's pretty cool also. I am very, very weirded out. Okay. So I think guess we have to avoid doing that in the future. I still like YouTube for streaming though, just because the quality of the VOD is much better. And I think it's just overall, I don't have to record it locally. I mean, I will, but I don't have to. But I think the interesting thing about YouTube as a streaming platform is that it is better quality-wise. But Facebook has better reach, I think, because it plays instantly in people's feeds. And I'm still kind of conflicted on which of those I should stream on. I don't know. I'll figure it out as we move forward. Maybe I'll record it. I'll stream it on Facebook, then record it locally, and then upload the upload the local recording of that stream to YouTube in 1080p. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Hold on. I was trying to make a point here. What was I trying to say? So distracted. So many things going on. YouTube, you are really kicking my ass today. Okay, anyway. Levels are okay. Camera is okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So I was going to talk about how like just basically with any camera equipment that you have right now, you could conceivably shoot a film. And in terms of actual production quality, a lot of it actually comes down to not the camera that you're using, especially if you're just thinking of showing it on social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo. The camera just makes it easier to make certain things happen. But in actuality, uh, like with Sam Hargrave, instead of figuring out, you know, um, what's the best technology to get those kinds of shots of, you know, he could have done it in a 3D, completely CGI environment, but that would have lost some of the soul of what he was going for. And sometimes just opting to go and do the thing manually, just bootstraps on, is exactly the way to go, and it ends up looking better. So the camera is just a tool. It really only helps to make things, you know, conceive, or like, you know, it just helps to capture what's happening. But all the other things is up to the filmmaker, the director, the creator themselves. It doesn't have to be the best equipment. You could have, who's the best example of this? So I have a friend from high school that she just has the eye for it, for photography, I mean. And she didn't muss or fuss too much about ISO or aperture or whatever, or anything of that sort. It didn't matter. What mattered more to her was composition and the emotions and connecting to the subject behind, in front of the camera. And I think those are things that a lot of people in this day and age kind of forget about because of how much importance they place on equipment. And equipment is nice to have. I'm a bit of a gearhead myself. Like, I literally have, like, I don't know how many headphones. I love buying stuff. I love buying gear too, but sometimes it's even a detriment to just the creative process. Like, sometimes it just doesn't serve any purpose, you know. And I think that's something I've been struggling with also for the longest time. I have been talking about making some kind of YouTube streaming podcast thing, like, for the longest time, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. And everything was already at my disposal. This camera was already here. That software I'm using to capture the camera to the computer has been out for years. This rig I've had for nearly a year, which allows me to play games and whatever. And sometimes it's really just us stopping ourselves from actually getting things done. And when this whole, I mean, it looks like this whole quarantine thing isn't gonna be over anytime soon, and I decided to myself that I should just go ahead and do the things that I wanted to do anyway, right? But again, it's not the same for everyone. Not everyone has a camera capable of doing this. That's fine. And in fact, in probably this week. Wait, what are we today? Thursday? It's Thursday, right? Okay, it is Thursday. So on Friday, tomorrow, I'm actually going to upload a video about this, talking about all the several ways you could conceivably produce video and stream. And like, the smartphone cameras that we have now are so powerful that there's almost no excuse to not make the things that you want to make. Very minimal investments, and you could actually make some pretty cool stuff. And worst comes to worst, you can just go ahead and make silent films and just have a backing track, and that'll be fantastic too. Okay, I think I've blabbed on long enough for today, and I actually killed one stream, which is a first for me. So now I think I'm gonna kill this stream. Or I wonder if I can just go ahead and start. No. I should just move over to a different stream. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna kill this stream now. Yeah. No, let's not do that yet. God damn it, I missed a thing. Alright, so I wanted to take like 10 minutes to talk about what I'm using to stream. And basically, what I have right now is a Canon EOS 70D that I have here on a tripod. some mirror. I don't have a mirror. Whatever. There's a camera here, a Canon EOS 70D with a tripod head and a gorilla pod, like right here. And basically, I'm feeding that into the camera, into the computer, by means of something that is completely unexpected, at least to me, a micro USB cable. For the longest time, I thought that the only way to use a Canon camera to capture video was by using an HDMI capture card, which is a thing. Let me show you what it looks like. Elgato, what is it? Something Camlink. Camlink 4K. And these are not cheap. They're like 8K or whatever. And basically, what you would do with this nifty little gadget is you would insert, and it doesn't zoom. Thanks so much. Alright, so with an Elgato Camlink, basically what you do is you'd plug this end into the USB port in your computer, preferably a USB 3 port, and then you connect your camera, this camera, into an HDMI cable connected to this port over here. And again, if you look at the price, it's not cheap. It is $8,000. Don't want to spend that much. So for the last couple of days, I have been experimenting with a software called, let's just see if I can get this in here, called SparkoCam. And SparkoCam is, I have no idea how they do this, but it seems like they figured out a way to have a high quality stream come out of the live view preview from the camera. Now, in fairness, this is not the only alternative, or this is not the only software to do this. You could also use hypothetically, you could use Canon's the live preview utility from Canon, and then just use your software. In my case, I'm using OBS, or Open Broadcaster software, and then capture the little window. So this little window, I'd capture that if I were using a live view. But this software, SparkoCam, on the other hand, generates a video stream out of this live preview box, and somehow it does not have a lot of stutter. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. You can find it over on, what was that website? Sparkosoft.com. And when you go to this website, you download it, and it actually downloads you the full software, but there's a license to it. Okay? And truth be told, it isn't cheap. Like, for example, if you want to go ahead and buy the SparkoCam Pro, which supports Canon and Nikon cameras, it's going to cost you $70 for 1 year's worth of upgrades. But basically, the software is yours for free. It's not a subscription thing. It's literally pay and then you own it, right? So which is okay, I think okay for me. So what I ended up buying was this standard license for SparkoCam for Canon. And that allows me to just do this. Capture the live preview through micro USB. And the quality is pretty good, I will say. It also has to be mentioned that depending on the camera that you're using, there is a thing called the Canon webcam software. If I'm let me see, the webcam utility. This is the one. Like, I saw this literally a day after I bought the software, and I was so bummed out because I thought, oh man, there's actually a free webcam utility from Canon itself, the makers of this camera, to use their cameras as webcams. But as it turns out, it only supports very specific cameras. For example, the 1DX Mark III, which is the 5D Mark IV, which is also, I mean, if you're using a 5D Mark IV to stream, I mean, you know, what's up? Then also 6D Mark II, 7D Mark II, 77D, all these cameras. I have none of these cameras. The R, the RP. I don't have a G5X. I don't have any of these EOS Rebels. And thankfully, there's this software. So I didn't have to go ahead and buy any additional equipment. And again, the quality is pretty good. It's pretty decent. The frame rate is not bad, and it actually outputs a full 1080p signal. I think one of the things, though, is that the signal is not exactly 1080p progressive. I think it's an interlaced signal. But it's okay. It's not bad. Especially for what I'm using it for, it's not bad at all. Alright, back to the face cam. So what's that mean for you? You can actually go ahead and... Hold on, where is it? There's another one called Digicam Control. What is it? Digicam Control. So Digicam Control is not... Okay, I'm not gonna set it up again. I deleted it off my computer because it was kind of bad. I think it really depends on the camera that you're using. And I think for newer cameras, you would have better success. But because my cameras are a little bit older, it was kind of laggy. So basically, what Digicam Control, goddamn it, learn to pronounce. What Digicam Control does is it's an open source software, and it allows you to control the settings of the camera from the computer. Now, how that comes into play and how it becomes useful when you actually create a stream or when you use the camera for streaming, it actually allows you to have a live preview, much like this one, the live preview on SparkleCam. Unfortunately, that one has the same problems as the live preview utility from Canon, in that its frame rate is pretty low and the resolution is also pretty low, which is not great. I still have no idea how SparkleCam is doing this. I haven't dug too much into it yet, and I probably should, but it's just kind of... I'm just kind of thankful that it exists, because now I can do this. Alright, so those are your options. Digicam Control, which is okay, but a little bit laggy sometimes depending on the camera. If you have any of the supported cameras, either you have a 5DS, 5D Mark IV, DSR, 6D Mark II, 77D, 80D, 90D, any of these cameras on screen right now, you can actually go to Canon's webcam utility software. You should just Google EOS webcam utility, and it'll take you to the page to download the software. And if you actually go ahead and do that, I'd actually like to know how that turned out for you. Let me know in the comment section down below, if this stream is still up, how that worked out for you using the EOS webcam utility. Now, the thing about it is that this software is, though it is developed by Canon, it is a little bit on the beta side, so it's not yet final software. Hopefully, and I hope that they actually come out with final software for this, because I then, I got a chance to use it. But I think there might be something to do with the way that the processor, the camera works versus, how it interfaces with the computer. And I'm not holding out for too long for that. I'm just glad that this software, SparkleCam, exists. And again, if you want to go ahead and download and buy SparkleCam, please go to sparkosoft.com. Can you see that? I forget what I'm on. There you are. It's useful enough that I actually paid the money for it, and it's like a fifth of the cost of this. So I'll take my bets. I'll take my loss there. That's fine. But again, yeah. So with all these, software and all these utilities available, oh man, the camera died. That's one problem I still don't have a solution for. I actually am buying something for it. Is that I still have to use batteries. Damn it. Let me just plug in an extra battery. Hello. Wake up now? Wakey wakey? There you are. You back online? There you are. So one of the limitations of using your DSLR is actually because I still run on these batteries, like the LPE6s. That's for the battery for this camera, but I'm basically using portable batteries. I still need to order an AC adapter for this. I haven't been able to find one that's locally available. It's all from overseas, and I don't really want to do that right now. But yeah, so but otherwise, other than that limitation of the batteries having to dying ever so often, if you can actually find yourself a DC or an AC adapter kit for your specific camera, it should be endless. The funny thing is, I'm so used to this shooting video with this camera, the 70D. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the focus? Damn it. Did I miss the focus again? Okay, it's fine. One of the biggest problems I have with this camera. Why is the ISO so low? Let's bump it up to 800. Is that better? Yeah, it should be better. One of the biggest problems I have, I'm so used to shooting with this camera, I don't actually mind it getting hot, or it actually doesn't get hot. Only the battery area gets hot, and that's probably because the battery area is what's generating all the power that the camera is using. So, again, other than that, with very few limitations, I'm actually really glad I stumbled onto this software. I didn't actually have much hope for it, but when I first tried it out, it looked okay. And thankfully the money I spent on it was worthwhile. I'm gonna drop that back down to 640. Okay. Alright, I think enough talking for today. We are gonna start streaming. Sharpen. Let's add an extra color correction. Saturation, up it a bit. 1? No, whoa, that's way too high, buddy. 0.5. No. 0.5. 0.3. Oh. 3. That's not bad. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. So I think that's it for today. I was really glad I was able to share that streaming. I'm really glad I was able to share that extraction Oner shot with you guys. It's honestly one of the most cool things I've seen in film in recent years, and always with technical things like that, it always gets me really excited because filmmaking is such a weird space. Like there's a lot of technical limits, or there's a lot of technical thought that goes into it, but then the art of it is also very apparent, and it is very important also, and it's such a cool cross section of things that I find interesting, that it's always been one of my favorite things to see, like behind the scenes films or behind the scenes videos about how things are made to look real in these films. Like one of the most famous ones that you should definitely look up if you're interested in filmmaking is the Weta Workshop. That's Weta, that's WETA Workshop videos, the behind the scene videos for the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. Those are films by themselves. Like each of those behind the scenes videos is an entire documentary film all by itself, and they talk about how they actually figured out how they did sword crafting during the era when Lord of the Rings would have taken place. They talk about how they developed a new technique to make realistic looking chainmail using PVC sections. Like what? And it's just a really, really cool thing that goes into making these worlds more realistic. So yeah, but I think that's it for talking about film today. I'm gonna kill this stream and I'm gonna start a new one, and we are gonna play some games. I found this really cool game called Remnants, from the shadows, from the ashes. I still can't remember its name. It's a mouthful. That's what it is. But it looks very promising, and most of the reviews I've seen of it are actually really, really, well, good looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're only catching this on the VOD, please let me know still down in the comment section below what other topics you'd like for me to talk about. Starting this week, I'm definitely gonna be starting to produce, or I'm gonna be making one video a week on various topics. Maybe we'll make that consistent. We'll try. Tomorrow we're definitely going to be talking about, or definitely tomorrow I'm going to be uploading a video though about ways you can start streaming, or that you can start creating video without having the need for expensive equipment. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Again, drop a like, drop a comment in the comment section down below, drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in 5 minutes because I'm going to start a new stream and we're going to play Remnants from the Ashes. Thanks so much and tune in immediately. Bye.